Let me know if the frames start dying again, because that was a mess. Okay, so for those watching the VOD, it's 7:33. I've been trying to go live since 7, and it hasn't been working. Hasn't been working at all. And I figured out the reason, and I assume it's related to the crash of the other stream, which is weird because we didn't have this problem last stream. There was a stream. Okay, so for those not in the know, 2 streams ago when we tried to do this, my computer crashed in the middle of a stream. Video card drivers just stopped working with Streamlabs specifically. I can still play games, but the drivers don't work with Streamlabs. So then after that, I streamed KOTOR, in a different stream, and that one went flawlessly, and I was able to record the VOD and everything, do a local recording while streaming. This time I can't do that. I cannot locally record at the same time as I stream, and I don't understand why. Cannot figure it out. I assume it has something to do with the drivers, but I don't know what would have changed between last stream and now. Literally the only thing I changed in my setup is now there's a light. That should not affect my computer's processing. But that's where we are. Let me turn... I didn't have Chrome open. Let me make sure the preview is looking good and everything. Suddenly, everything's fine, it looks like. Which is good, but rather annoying that I can't locally record right now. So for this one, I guess I'm just going to download the VOD off of Twitch when I upload it later. Now the stream is excellent. Let me just make sure it looks alright on the preview. Okay, yep, not seeing any skipped frames at all. By God. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 here and there, but anyway, it's video game time. Hi. This not exactly an orthodox opening to a stream, but here we are. I don't have the game ready to open. Oh, I don't even have Fences open, so... Well, Fences isn't really something you open. It wasn't running yet. I had to restart my computer to get this going again. But 4 minutes ago, skipped frames detected over the last 2 minutes. That was before I started the stream. Okay, cool. We are 3 minutes in. Opening the game now. Don't you worry. Oh God, what just froze? The Flux notification showed up and it frightened me and made the game freeze. This is only using 10% less CPU power than the recording only added 10% CPU power usage. Terms are hard. But it made everything die. That's so bizarre. I'll have to figure that out this weekend. I don't have time to figure that out tomorrow. I have things, finals, garbage. I suppose I should tweet out that I'm live again. First couple minutes of this are gonna not be your normal stream fare. Sorry. If you're just showing up. Ugh. Anyone here yet? Sorry for those watching right now. You're just listening to me type. That's what's happening. Okay. I have the game open. Let me go ahead and swap over to that. Okay. We're gonna play a video game. Whether there are people here or not. There aren't people here yet. Let me tell the Discord that we're live too. I think I said I was gonna do that and then forgot. Bibbidi bobbidi zibbidi zobbidi. Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo PC, a subsidiary of Lucasfilm. I do not know what I'm saying if you can't tell. Okay, so welcome back to Manon. Once it's loaded. Last time we did a lot of what did we do? We did lots of running around and lots of different things, such as infiltrating the Sith embassy, stealing a data pad from there, or data module, discovering there are Selkath Sith, and collecting a bunch of evidence around town concerning a murder that happened a bit ago. What was his name? Sunry? Sunry, a friend of Jolie here, whose armor I'm going to change because that dark Jedi Knight robe doesn't work for him. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a lot better. And she can have her Jedi Knight robe back as well. Cool and nice. What was I saying? We were collecting evidence for a evidence and testimony for a murder trial. Sunry, one of a friend of Jolie, is on trial for murdering a Sith woman who he apparently was having an affair with. I still don't really know the full story. Funny that you're supposed to be able to go to the Republican Sith embassies to get testimony from them to figure out their sides of the story, and because I did quests in both the Republic Embassy and the Sith Embassy, I could not get testimony from them because that's how this game works. It just arbitrarily locks you out of content if you do other content first. So I don't really have the full story in this trial, but hopefully Jason Kimry, Ace Attorney here, will wait, Republic Negotiator, you were the one who was hiring a mercenary. Okay. Maybe you could hire me. That was just leading me to a quest I've already done. Okay. There's a Laura. That's Sunry's wife, which is great because he's been having an affair, as far as I can tell. Okay, I've heard this before. Was Sunry having an affair? Oh, does she know? Oh no. That's kind of what I was thinking. Because we know that, at least I'm pretty sure, I don't actually remember who told me, I'm pretty sure the metal was planted on him afterward. He has killed many Sith before, that's true. He is a soldier though. He has killed many Sith before. Ha! Star Wars moment. Don't worry, I'll save him. Well, I feel like I've gotten all the evidence I can. I questioned people at the... Well, let's see if there's anything in the... Laura, Sunry's wife. Laura professes Sunry's innocence. She claims this is some sort of frame-up by someone who wants to get revenge on him. Under pressure, Laura confessed Sunry had been having an affair with the Sith woman Alasa, but that he'd been going there to end the affair. Okay. Fear with me, the Pazak player. He once brushed up against Alasa and her cloak fell open to reveal she was carrying a lightsaber, the mark of a Jedi. Okay, probably a dark Jedi, yes. This quest takes up like eight different active quests in your journal. Sunry claims he's been set up by someone to take the fall for Alasa's murder. He claims he was secretly trying to turn her into a double agent for the Republic. Doubt. Actually, you know what? I hadn't considered interrogating Sunry. This is the wrong way. Is it? I don't actually remember where Sunry is being held. Mercenary Enclave. Oh, holding cell is just ahead. Right here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and interrogate him again, because we already spoke to him a bit ago, but he fed us that bullshit about how, naturally. I mean, there's an opening. You can see that there is an outside. Let's go over the evidence. There's a few things we have to clear up. Is that true? It's a Rhodian who planted evidence at the murder scene. That's what it was. The Pazak player, like, specifically was hired to plant evidence. Yeah, it was Glupar. Glupar? I feel like he would have said something about that if that was the case. That he specifically took evidence. Judges said you left after the shot was fired. Okay, let's go over the evidence. He just, like, said that. He just came out with it. I didn't need to press him. Mm-hmm. Okay, you've said this already. You said that too. This is true. That did happen. Okay, any ideas where I should look for more things? I already interviewed witnesses. I guess all I really need is the testimony that they planted evidence. Which doesn't necessarily prove his innocence. I guess it does. I don't know. I honestly think I'm ready. I just don't feel ready. And part of that is because no one is here. Thomas isn't here to tell me I'm doing things correctly. Let me check Twitter real quick. Just you know, normal. I don't know. I just feel like with all the tech issues that happened, like, I ruined my chances of having an audience this stream. Marginally obnoxious. Okay, yeah, it's just me. Whatever. That's fine. Let's hop into the trial. I think I'm ready. So you're the arbiter in the Sunri Alasa murder case then. I hope you as impartial as the office is traditionally supposed to be. You off-roaders have a tendency to ignore the rule of law in favor of some rather irrational causes. What is it that I can do for you now? He does make a fair point. It is rather stupid they trust me to be impartial. I mentioned this last stream. But their knowledge of me is that I was accused of. I definitely didn't break into the Sith embassy and massacre a bunch of Sith. So I may or may not have a bias in this trial. Do you know anything about a star map? Why? There's a time and place, but I'll ask it anyway. And no, I do not. No, I do not. It is quite illogical to think that a being who spends his entire day locked in a room with insane people and murderers would know much about the outside world. Is there anything else you need? I'm here to see Sunri. Yes, I'm aware of this fact, human. Oh my god, he hates me. What do you know about the murder of Alasa? He's gonna say nothing and hate me for asking. Sunri is from the Republic. Alasa is from the Sith. They kill each other all the time. What more is there to know? But as to the details, that is for the judges of our courts to decide. Okay, I want to begin Sunri's trial. Are you certain, human? Once the trial has begun, it cannot be stopped, and once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened. This is a sound judicial system. You must be certain your investigations are complete before you request a trial. This is the role of the arbiter. Are you certain you wish to begin the trial now? Are you deaf, flipperhead? Yes, let's begin the trial. Very well, human. I shall advise the court, and we will begin immediately. I'm very afraid. Maybe something will come up during the trial. Let the record show that the trial of Sunri versus the Otto City Authority is commenced. Presiding are judges Shelker, Hosa, Nalashekin, Kota, and Dula. This trial is to determine the culpability of Sunri in the death of the Sith Ilasa. Representing Sunri in his defense is a member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? You will find Sunri innocent. No. I'll find Sunri innocent. That remains to be seen. Acting as a prosecutor for the Otto City Authority is an impartial observer from the Sith Empire. Oh boy. Do not be too overzealous in pressing your commission, Sith. He specifically said impartial. First matter of business is the presentation of a sworn testimony by the proprietor, Ignis, of the hotel where the murder occurred. What is the testimony you wish to give us? Probably. Know your place, Sith. This is important evidence. The court will keep this in mind near the top of the list of pertinent facts. We will now begin by calling forth the witnesses to the crime and taking their testimony. After each witness has given their testimony and you have cross-examined them, you may ask the presiding judges for their opinions on the current state of the case. This is a special privilege given by Manon law only to the defendant, really, so use it wisely. First witness is Firith. The prosecution will question the witness first. Oh my god. Do not undermine the witness. Objection sustained. Ask the witness your questions and do it promptly. Okay. A very pertinent point, prosecutor. It is now the defense's turn to cross-examine the witness. I have no additional questions. Did you actually see the murder happen? That's a probable no? He's innocent! Your point is well taken, Arbiter. Do you have additional questions? Was the metal left at the scene of the crime not a little too obvious? Okay. This argument has merit. Do you have additional questions? Was it him who saw the lightsaber? How could Sunry have harmed her if he was a cripple? Do not think less of Sunry because of his handicap. He is fully capable. Can't you see that the man can hardly walk, let alone fight Elasa? That is enough for now. We will deliberate on this later in private. Do you have additional questions? Elasa's a dark Jedi, isn't she? Was he the one who told me that? I don't remember. I thought it was Gloopor. Okay. Well, it certainly points to it. No, this piece of evidence is very important. It establishes the character of Elasa and perhaps her intent in dealing with Sunry. Do you have additional questions? No. Very well. Would you like to use this opportunity to poll the judges? Sure. I do not have enough information to make an informed decision. I'm unsure as yet as to whether Sunry was the actual murderer. Cannot make my decision on what I have seen yet. I just do not have enough information to judge this case yet. Cannot tell yet if Sunry killed Elasa, but I'm confident it will be proven. Well, that is a unanimous Since the defense has no further questions, we will call it the second witness, the Rodian Gloopor. Prosecution may question the witness. Yes, Gloopor sees Sunry running down hallway, and when Gloopor look in room, Sith woman dead on floor. Perhaps, Sith, perhaps. It is the turn of the defense to question the witness now. Okay. Just got out of the shower. What I missed. Hi, Thomas. Welcome back. Well, we've been live 20 minutes. And I just started the trial, so no game audio. Are you kidding me? I need to... do I need, like, a sticky note on my computer saying, turn on the game audio? Like... Thank you. We've questioned the first witness. We've questioned Firith. I didn't go collecting any more evidence. I did question, what was her name? Elora, Sunry's wife, and she said yes, he was having an affair. And then he admitted to it. So, are you a chicken? Because I want to turn on the game audio. I don't have a funny response to that. So I really don't have, like, a specific verdict yet. I feel like there was more evidence for me to collect that I couldn't, because I couldn't go snooping around the Sith embassy or Republic embassy and ask people there, which I was told to do, but couldn't. So what I have currently is he was having an affair with Elasa, and the metal was planted at the scene of the crime. That's all I really have. Did you see Sunry kill Elasa? Gloopor not see Sunry really hurt Sith, but Gloopor did see Sunry leaving room with dead Sith in it. But Gloopor not see him really kill Sith. An important distinction, Arbiter. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? Isn't the metal at the crime scene too obvious a clue? Well, he was the one who planted it, so... Gloopor not know why anyone leaves things in someone else's room. Gloopor just think these things happen. It is just... odd. Yes, odd indeed. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? Did you plant the metal on Elasa? Gloopor.
Don't do it, Gloopor.
The prosecution will be silent. What is it you wish to say, Gloopor? Gloopor paid by Sith to plant that metal. You are certain of this, Gloopor? You are 100% certain that you did do the thing you just admitted to. Gloopor certain. This new evidence puts the entire case in a new light. Do you wish to ask the witness anything else? I don't want to press the cripple question too hard because, like, No, it's possible. It's possible he killed her, despite his injuries. Would you like to poll the judges at this time? Yes. I think that Sunri could not have committed this crime. Sunri perhaps was not the killer. I cannot make my decision on what I have seen yet. I do not believe Sunri, as a well-standing Republic citizen, could have committed this crime. Perhaps I was wrong, after all, in my thoughts about Sunri. So that's 4 out of 5. If the defense has no more questions, the court will call out Elora, Sunri's wife. Okay.
You, Elora, are Sunri's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
How is the affair gonna play into all this?
He would.
And there you have motive. Sunri seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elasa.
That's pretty vague. A supposition for now, prosecutor. Does the defense have any questions for the witness? Sunri was a cripple. Could he have killed Elasa? Sunri was a Republic War hero, wasn't he? That doesn't really disprove anything. But the whole... Oh, he blamed his injuries on all the Sith and therefore killed this one Sith after years of not doing crimes. Was it true your husband was having an affair with Elasa?
Yes. Yes, it was true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
Then why did you not bring this up until now? Be silent. You have already questioned the witness, prosecutor.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
That is very enlightening evidence. It will influence our deliberation considerably. Do you have any more questions, Arbiter? So the thing about these answers is that some answers sway some judges and not others if you question each of them before the trial. Yeah, that, like some of them have specific biases. Sunri was a war hero, whatever.
Yes, he fought against the Sith in the last war. He fought bravely and was even awarded the Hero's Cross. I don't know how much that means to the Sith or to your Selkath, your honors. But in the Republic,
one of them's neutral to a pro-Republic, to a pro-Sith.
to
Which means it's big that I got 4 out of 5 on the
most
last one. We'll see how that changes after this set.
That medal would not kill someone in cold blood.
Your husband earned a medal because he excelled at killing Sith. It relates directly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This really didn't help. Do not let personal opinions sway your judgment of the law. Do you have any more questions, Arbiter? Could he have killed Elasa?
He was a good man, but his injuries pained him terribly. But he always held on, always persevered. I don't think he could have beaten her or anything like that. But a blaster? I just don't know.
Well, Sunri seems fully capable to me, but it seems unlikely he would choose to do such a thing. Do you have any more questions, Arbiter? Was it a blaster? That was mentioned, right? I have no additional questions. We'll use this opportunity to pull the judges? Yes. Do not have enough information. Unsure yet. Cannot make decision. I do not believe he could have committed. Perhaps I was wrong after all in my thoughts about Sunri. So, I have one of the pro-Republic and one of the pro-Sith, I think.
I wish to call forth Sunri himself, your honors.
Would it have helped if I, like, didn't question her at all? Like, are my questions specifically influencing them?
Sunri? You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Elasa's room on the
Some
night of
questions
the
not
murder?
being asked me as well.
Yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Elasa and my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunri.
Do not interrupt the accused. In fact, I think you've said quite enough already, prosecutor. Do you have a question as to the accused? Elasa was a Sith spy, wasn't she? That's not gonna make him seem innocent. How could Elasa have got a hold of your medal? Well, it was planted afterward. Well, I guess she probably handed it over to...
I don't know. The medal had gone missing some time ago. I never found out what happened to it. It's possible the Sith had stolen it and had it planted on the body.
Supposition, Your Honors?
No, truth. We already established that. True, but it does have merit and deserves consideration. Is there anything else you wish to ask the accused? You're going there to end the affair. Would the Sith object?
Yes, I think they would. They wouldn't want to lose one of their sources, even though I didn't give them anything. They might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
Be silent, prosecutor. This is a valuable point that leads some credence to your defense, Arbiter. Is there anything else you wish to ask the accused? Bringing up that she was a spy does give reason for her to be killed by the Sith, I suppose. I don't know if this will help or hurt my case.
Of course she was. Why would a young, beautiful Sith woman get with an old cripple like me?
You're not helping yourself, Sunry. You only give reason why you might kill her. Goddammit. That's what I thought, but he merely states facts. The incompetence of the murder indicates that her occupation was not the motive for the killing. The fact remains, Elassa was a Sith and likely a spy as well. Don't do it. Is there anything else you wish to ask the accused? Don't tell me whether or not to do things. Use this opportunity to pull the judges. I think it's probably going to be just as split as it was. Do not have enough information. Unsure. Weighted against him. So that's 1 no, 1 yes. Wow. And 3 maybes. Witnesses have all been called forward and questioned by prosecution and defense. Prosecution will now present in closing its summary of the pertinent facts of this case.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with
hate how he
Elassa.
speaks.
He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your
He's
Honors,
not wrong.
to this
The only
very
thing we have against it is the planting of the metal. Also, as a spy, and the Sith are framing Sunry. Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her. Sith are obviously evil and set this up. Sunry was a cripple and couldn't have killed her. No one actually witnessed the murder. Material evidence that you planted shit sack. Lasso was a spy and the Sith are framing Sunry. Find that highly unlikely, Arbiter. The Sith have no need of such deception. The facts speak clear. They planted the metal! We brought this up during the trial! But the Sith have been known for violence, deception, and murder before. That is also true. Is there another point you would make? Thank you, Youngblood. No one actually witnessed the murder. Truth.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
If you speak out of turn again, you will be forcibly ejected from the court. The Arbiter speaks a valid fact. Is there another point you would make? Sunny was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her. Not gonna say the first two. I don't think they help my case. Debating on the third one. Because I'm trying to figure out what dots are connecting there in the first place. Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her because she was no longer a useful source. But that doesn't... My arguments are complete. Then the court will now deliberate amongst ourselves. This court hereby finds Sunry innocent of the murder of the Sith Elassa. That was like by the... That was not a likely outcome.
No!
Silence. The verdict has been delivered and this trial is now over. I am shocked.
Oh, Sunry.
Are you
I'm
shocked?
so glad.
Because I'm
We have done all
shocked.
old friend. Thank you for saving me. I don't know how I can repay you. Elora and I are going to leave here and get as far away from all this as soon as we can. I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it would be guilty, TBH. Yeah, I'm surprised that, like, after Glupor admitted to planting the evidence. I figured it was in the bag from there on, but then I asked way too many questions and brought up way too much that, like, was against him. And then they never mentioned the planting of the metal again, so I figured, like, oh, they aren't even considering that. Also, you might be able to see the security camera footage in the Republic Embassy. Oh, was I able to, like, check? I know there was a computer room that I didn't hack into the computer because I thought that was only related to the, passcode quest. Is that what I was supposed to do? Because I went trying to question people and no one would even, like, say anything about the quest. Does no one say anything about the quest? I know you can, but I don't know if you can before the trial. Oh. Okay. I'd be surprised if you couldn't can after. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I'd be surprised if you couldn't before. Be a little bizarre. What do I want here? Force wave! Telekinetic explosion around the Jedi. All enemies within 15 meters are thrown 5 meters, fall to the ground, are incapacitated for 6 seconds. I'm taking this. I'm not even gonna think about it. Okay, no other level ups. Hey, buddies. Your task with the courts has been completed, human. You have fulfilled your role as arbiter to the satisfaction of this court. Should you have any other grievances you wish to present, give them to the judge on duty at that time.
What?
I'm so shocked. Republic citizens are welcome on Manon, but official inquiries should go through the proper channels. Your function with the courts is complete. You should not interrupt our proceedings in this manner. Oh, they don't want me talking anymore. I don't waste time on individuals who are not involved in my legal jurisdiction. Do not disturb me. Oh, they don't want me disturbing, he says as he speaks to all 5 of them. Do not disturb me off-world or I'm busy. Only those in legitimate business should consult the judges personally. Since your case is done, you should refrain from abusing your past familiarity. That is one way to put it. That's the most aggressive. We are not friends, don't speak to me. I only spoke to you on business. Okay, well, that quest is done. Is there anything else here that I should do? I don't think so. I killed Lorgal. Oh, I forgot about that. I think right now all I have left is go to the embassy and head to the submarine. Can you think of anything, Thomas, that I need to have done but haven't before departing? Because I think I can finally head back to the main quest. What is the way out here? West Central's this way, right? Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's the exit. Otter City Central. Do you want to do the swoop races? Oh, can I do the swoop races? I remember the swoop fans, but... And I figured at the time, oh, there's probably swoop racing, but I completely forgot about that. Yes, I do. It is content, and thus it must be done. I will apply that to everything except Pazak. Do I need to go to the... Where do I need to go for that? Because I know the swoop fans were all in the Sith side of town. I was about to say, fuck Pazak. So am I going in the right way? Before I go, I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check that computer. See if there was, in fact, evidence that I did not pick up. Me and my homies hate Pazak. Large computer. Disable local power grid. Open submarine bay doors. Oh, I can break into the submarine if I have enough computer spikes. But that's definitely not here. Maybe it was there beforehand. That was just a waste of spikes. Okay. Security droid. Beep, 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 boop. I was wondering if, like, I could speak to the droid and it would show me the cam footage. Yeah, I'm out. I think the power grid is how you find the security footage. So since the 125 spike thing. So since you can't find out, yeah, tell me. Sunry killed her. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. So if he found out she was a spy and killed her because of that. Okay. Is the objective then still to find him innocent anyway? Like, what's the good ending?
You here to cheer Cassandra? She's a fine racer. I hope she knocks Hookta out of the running.
Find that out before the trial. You get dark side points for proving Sundry innocent. Oh, interesting. Okay, that makes sense then. This is a door I haven't gone in. Swoop registration. Cool. Hookta Jax is insane. He just smashes through everything to the finish. I guess we should expect that from a Gamorrean. Greetings, human. If you come here to watch the swoop races, I find they're an excellent way to relieve stress. And in my business, I need all the stress relief I can get. Who are you? My name is Vec. I work for Etherak Goldar, a merchant who deals in very rare and expensive art. It's jolly red. He serves as the go-between for buyers and sellers throughout the galaxies. I serve as Etherak's security advisor, a highly demanding job. The fact that Etherak seems to delight in insulting and berating me makes it even more difficult. Wearing a Sith uniform. He is, isn't he? To be honest, no, not really. I just wear this uniform to gain respect. People are less likely to give me trouble if they think I might be with the Sith. Don't you think the Sith might take exception to that? Well, maybe, I guess. But the Sith here on Manon aren't about to do anything to get them in trouble. Not if it means getting sanctions against their culto shipments. As long as I don't actually say I'm with the Sith, they don't seem to mind. So I use this outfit to give me the psychological edge I need. Being Etherak's security advisor isn't easy. It's a name I've heard before, isn't it? Your job doesn't sound that hard to me. Yes, I can see how it would be very stressful. Can't even begin to imagine how hard it is dealing with the galaxy's cultural elite. They're like spoiled children throwing tantrums whenever they don't get their way. And Etherak is the worst of them all. You idiot, Vec. How could you be so stupid, Vec? He thinks my job is easy, but I'd like to see where he'd be without me. I'm sorry for that outburst. I come here to relax, but just talking about work is making me tense. So allow me to wish you a civil good day so I can get back to watching the racers. Alright. Why are there so many Gamorrean racers? I don't see any. Wait. Am I just stupid? I'm not seeing any Gamorreans. Gamorreans are the pig boys, right? What do you want? If you aren't a racer, you're nobody, so just leave me alone. Hello there. You probably want to talk to the professional racers. They're in the Racers Lounge, the room just to the east. Okay, cool. They don't usually associate with amateur racers like me. I'll probably be giving up soon anyway. Yeah, they're the cops. Thank you. I'll ask a few questions. I'll answer what I can. I don't think I'll be going back out on the track. What's bothering you? I'm not getting any better out there. I race hard and I think I have good skills, but I just can't afford to keep up with the professionals. The swoop bikes are modified with the best equipment. There's only so much you can do with a borrowed toolkit and the standard parts. I inserted an extra thief. Can't afford to make this my life. I want to keep going, but without money, you don't win, and if you don't win, you don't get money. How much do you think you need? Huh, now I understand. You need a loan. I have no respect for beggars, fool. How much do you think I need? It's not your problem to worry about. I shouldn't even be bothering with this. The 500 credits I need is my problem, not yours. Here. You're just giving me 500 credits just like that? I don't know what to say. I'd have to save for months to get anywhere near that much. Months for 500? Thank you, I mean it. I'll get them working on my swoop right away. Maybe I can improve on my round 1 time after all. Come back to East Otto in a day or so after the changes are made. Hope it helps. Maybe I'm just not good enough. I guess we'll see. I want to get my swoop upgrade done soon. Use the money I gave you to upgrade. I'll see if putting the credits you gave me into swoop upgrades will help, but I don't know if it will. I may just not be good enough. Guess I'll know when I get my bike upgraded. Mic upgrade. That'll take a little while, so check with me when you come back to East Otto. Months for 500. Capitalism be wildin'. I choose to take it as a thematic statement that I can make all this money in like actual seconds through murder, while this boy takes months to get 500 credits. Not an imbalanced in-game economy. No. Thematic statement. Is Manon a good course for racing? I don't know. It's been hard to keep up with the professional racers. Maybe it's the course or maybe it's me. I'm not doing very well. Haven't raced anywhere else, but I'd probably do just as bad on another track. How long have you been at this? Not long, but I don't know how much more time I'll be putting into it. I think I've gone as far as I can go. What can you tell me about the others? Hookta Jax and Cassandra Mattel are the only... Mateel? Are the only 2 professionals here right now. They keep to themselves in the Racers Lounge. The only thing I can really say about them is that I'll never get close to beating them. I should probably just give up racing. You know much about Manon? Well, I've lived here for more than 10 years. I worked in the big purification and processing plants here after leaving my homeworld of Ando. And all that time I've learned very little about the Selkath and their way of life. They don't like off-worlders much, even if their politics are neutral. I can't get used to the Sith presence here, but everyone's interested in Manon to some degree. It's all because of the Kolto. What do you know about Kolto? I know you need it to make med packs, and I know Manon is the only place to get it. That's all anyone knows, I think. Okay, I knew it had healing properties. I don't think anyone specifically said it was used for med packs yet. Have the Sith been a problem? When aren't they? No, but it's unnerving to have them here, especially after what happened on Terrace. The swoop circuit was really hurt by that, I'm sure you know. What do you know about... okay. Light side points gained. How many credits does that leave me with? Because I've actually been spending quite a bit. Okay, 1,600. That's not bad. Slamoth. Greetings to you, Off-Worlder. Are you here as a spectator, or will you be entering the swoop field as a contender? Ever had a period in your life where you kind of withdrew from social life and didn't want to talk to people for 2 to 3 days? All the time, yes. Because Christina's going through that right now, and I'm concerned for her. I mean, I get that. I definitely understand that. Because obviously she doesn't want to feel this way. Are you concerned that, like, what am I trying to say? I assume she's not normally, like her going through that is, like, out of the ordinary, in that, like, she's not extra introverted like me, where, like, way too much social contact will just, like, make me go insane and I have to take a couple days off. I mean, I can't do anything about it, but still. Yeah. Yeah, all I have for that is sympathy. I don't think there's anything to be done. She's not extra introverted, yeah. I figured. Can you help me with information? I'm sorry, but I'm sure there are others that will have what you need. My duty is to organize the races and I pay attention to a little else. That's fair. Of course, with the destruction in Terrace, we're in a bit of a rebuilding phase. Our sector champion was one of the casualties there. Really? I won the season opener on Terrace. I hesitate to believe that. Sith interference disrupted any holo feed that might verify your story. We only know that all on Terrace were lost. You're welcome to prove your skill here, regardless of experience. The course is open to any that have the means to participate. 100 credits must be paid for each officially timed attempt that you make. This amount will be due before each race. I can't, like, say the Tatooine thing, you know, the provable one. So it's extra not normal. She also she only talks with fam IRL now, so it's extra not normal. Interesting. Well, I mean, all we can hope is that she'll come out of it eventually, I suppose. But yeah, I totally understand, like there's the grieving where like you need contact for comfort, and then there's the grieving where like speaking to people only makes it worse. I hope that she's like using the time to like try and get her mind off of it to the best of her ability. I want to talk about rewards. Races on the Manon course are organized in the Galactic Standard 3-round system. Each round pays differently. Tatooine used tiers instead of rounds. Why the difference? That sounds like that's just like a distinction without a difference, like a semantics thing. Tatooine is not recognized, really, and won't be while Mata insists on refusing to accept galactic standards. When the circuit is reestablished, he will fall in line. Here on the non-round 1 is the domain of hobbyists and amateurs. I mean, no disrespect by that, they just can't afford the faster swoops yet. Round 2 is populated by the beginner touring racers. They have decided to invest in the sport and are attempting to make it pay. Round 3 is usually only attainable by seasoned professionals. There have been exceptions, but only rarely. This just sounds like the same system as Tatooine. Am I wrong? Is this just a naming difference? I don't think it's related to Joe. She said she doesn't know why she feels this way and described it as a depressive episode. I also get that. Yeah. In that case, yeah, that's worrying, but also, like, I understand it. Sometimes you don't know the reason behind your depression, and like, yeah, there's isolation depression, but like, I suppose that could also turn into just, I don't know. I don't know. It's probably not isolation depression, because then she'd want to be speaking to people, but what does each round pay? Round 1, 500, round 2, 2,000, round 3, 5,000. These are relatively standard values for the sport. Each round is paid out only once per tournament. The leader that shows dominance in all 3 is named sector champion. Describe the current crop of racers. Sparse. Terrace took a great many racers with it when it was destroyed, including our sector champion, Sakul Odondanax. Oh no, I skipped something! But even with such auspicious competition, Queedle is the racer getting the biggest responses. He's a local favorite and very talented. Other questions? Yeah, I'm ready. Very well, but before we place your swoop in the starting position, I must collect the 100 credit fee. Lowering the fee would encourage new racers. I would tend to agree. We already have a number of racers that are struggling. I'll drop the fee to 50 credits. Yeah. Very good, Off-Worlder. Now we must determine what time you'll be trying to beat. Let's have a look at the standings. Queedle is a local favorite, but this won't be much of a race. His swoop simply isn't professional quality. Time to beat, 23. Okay. Manon swoop racing fans, we have a race about to commence. Show your respect as the newcomer challenges Queedle for round 1 placing. Okay. So, 2382. See if I am decent at it again. It always takes just a smidge for me to readjust. This is a much longer course, it looks like. Okay, I beat it by about a second. Woo! What was that? Ugh. Hello. Winners of the first round are paid 500 credits. It's enough to cover your expenses, but you have to keep racing to make it really pay. We'll record this for future reference, and wish you well in your attempt to reach sector champion. Do it again. 100 credit fee. Hukta Jax is your opponent now. His time of 22:50 is your mark. I trust you are ready. Manon race fans, a new contender now addresses the time of Hukta Jax, a race to end all races, beginning now. A race to end all races, but like, but not even like the championship. I think I got a late start. Like how there's applause sound effects as you walk in, but everything's just static. Oh god, I looked at chat. That was a mistake. I've already lost. Like, this wouldn't even beat the first one. I did worse than last time. Okay, well. I was expecting boost. Ah! He seems injured. Boo! That was unfortunate. Your performance just now was not of very high quality. You will need to improve. Thank you. Your persistence is admirable after your last rage being such a disappointment. Fellas, the hut wasn't this rude. Round 2 again. No! Oh, that's a loss. Only round 2 and you can't even crash once. 27. That was 3 seconds worse than the last one. Can I skip this cutscene? I really can't skip this cutscene. I have to go through this every time. That's fine. That's cool. This is better than like in kids games where they do a great job after fucking breathing. This is fair. This is fair. Oh no. After you crash once, it like stops charging up. That's weird. I want to save scum to save credits. That's fair. How many attempts do you think it's gonna take? How many credits do I have? Fellas, come on. Can't skip this. Can't skip this. No, I meant to check my credits. That didn't happen. One crash, and I can't, and I no longer can boost. So I need to be careful on this. Seems better to miss a boost pad than to crash, which, you know, makes sense. Oh, 6 milliseconds off. I'm getting messages from the mother. Boo! After this one, scream at me to quit so I can check my credits. My god. I missed a lot. That's a lot. Wow, and this is only the second one. Check your credits, yeah. Oh! Apparently I've been dropping frames a bit. That one's on the internet side of things, not the CPU side of things. I'll be back later. Credits. That's actually only 100 less than I started with. Not gonna save scum until I run out of credits, so. I wanna be as legit as possible. I got it, just barely, by 8 centiseconds, I think. Centi or milliseconds, I don't really know. It's 1 to 100, that's centiseconds, right? Woohoo! Gamer! A second round win is worth 2,000 credits to you. Many racers bow out when they reach this level, but I have a feeling you won't. The next round of races will determine sector champion. You'll have to be flawless to achieve that. You just save real quick. That's 20 more attempts, though. $22.48. Queedle's new time. Oh, really? A new contender will now face the time set by your resident champion, Queedle. Excitement is guaranteed. Queedle was the first one I faced, right? And he's the one I gave the upgrade to, right? Or gave the credits for the upgrade to. Okay, well, I got really close. Of course, that wouldn't have even beaten the round 2 time, so. That was unfortunate. You suck. I'm gonna talk to Queedle real quick, actually. Oh, we're at the hour mark. This is, I'm gonna start introducing breaks. So after the race, we're gonna take a 5-minute break just so I can stretch and walk around. Hi, Queedle. I still can't believe the difference a few upgrades make. My score is top of round 3. I never thought I'd be able to do that. Before I go any further, though, I have to return the money you gave me. The prize I won covered most of it. Aww! I'm taking it. I'm not telling him to keep it. Use it for more upgrades to beat me. I know you did well. Yes. You owe me more. It's called interest. Come on. Thank you. You did? I didn't. I was worried the whole time. I didn't believe it until I heard my time. I thank you again for all of this. When I spent you in racing. Well, things may have turned around for me luck-wise, but I'm not sure if I really know all that much more than I did before. What are you telling me about the other racers? They suck. Okay, 500 credits. Do another save. Another attempt. Okay, here we go. Can I do it? Place your bets. Cambot, tell me what the chances are. I always overshoot that turn. Well, I came really close. I think that was roughly equal to the round 2 time. Fellas, I'm trying. I wanna do the race. Hi, Jake. How you doing? Welcome. I am racing, and I'm racing poorly. Whoa, webcam film light. That's the difference. I've had film lights, but I haven't like bothered to put one up. I've wanted to put one up for a bit, but I haven't like had the spot for it. It's kind of just awkwardly sitting on a corner of the desk that was somehow empty. Okay, so I finished my German project and it's a giant shitpost, as it should be. Okay, 22:48. I'm getting close. Last one was 22:55. Okay, here we go. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I have to really focus on this one. I overshot it again. Come on, come on, come on. 2248, right? I beat it by 5. Yes. Yes. Cool. Okay. And that gives me 5,000 credits. So did I really like? Yes, I am Racer. Did I do that in the last 2 cutscenes? Greetings, Sector Champion. You have proven to be a spectacular racer, even defeating Queedle's improved time. You've won a great deal of money. The payment for becoming Sector Champion is 5,000 credits. That will be the last amount offered for now. When we begin a new round of races, we will make certain you are notified. Is there another round, Thomas, out of curiosity? I kind of doubt it, but just waiting on the Obama voice AI to load and tell my professor to give me an A. Now this is pod racing. No, it's swoop racing. 4,000 year difference. John Pod Racer. I want to talk about the rewards. You've already achieved the pinnacle of the sport and can't earn any more at this time. You'll be notified when more races are scheduled. No, there's no more. I figured. Of course, Sector Champion. Swoop racers only. I didn't even like speak to the racers in here. Hook to jacks. It's just your way of saying go away. Who is you? Hook to Jax, that's me. Says you should step back because pro racers like me are important. I beat you. You're Sector Champion, right? You only won because I got distracted by stupid Queedle. He blew my whole strategy. By the way, Kyle Klinsky made video on Ace Ventura. For my stupid brain screamed, wait, Kyle Klinsky doesn't do video essays? What did he make about Ace Ventura? I remember the part where Jesse Ventura talks with his ass. Just want to ask a few questions. Once I'm done speaking to these people, I'm going to take a quick, like, 5-minute break to just, like, walk around and stretch, because I had horrible shoulder pain last stream, which told me, from here on out, take a break, like, every hour or so. Which will probably be only, like, 1 break per stream, but just want to ask a few questions. Yeah, okay, but you keep it short. I got no reason to talk to you. Ken, did you try those stretches I sent you on Twitter? I do those stretches. Yes, they absolutely help. Sort of, when I remember to do them. But I'm doing them. I want to ask about you in racing. Oh, good, right? So good. Cam with yoga pants. Okay, maybe I'd say something or maybe not. Hook to jacks don't give secrets out. Been on a good course for racing. What is I gonna tell you about this course? You won it already. That's what I was wondering if they would if they had lines for after you win. They intend for you to have gone through all this before, but I didn't open the door because the counter came before the door. What'd you think of Jesse after that video? How long have you been at this? Lots of years. I got my swoop after we raided. I mean, I got my swoop when someone left it to me. It was sad but happy too. What do you mean by that? Nothing, and I'm not saying any more. Sad but happy too. Who did you steal it from? What are you telling me about the other racers? You don't need nothing. You beat everybody. I got nothing to tell. All right, that's it then. Do you know much about Manon? I know that if you do absolutely anything wrong, you get locked up. It seems like finding criminals is a great way to bring in the credits. That sounds about right. I'm surprised they even let us race. Wouldn't let the crowds to get too excited. Excitement makes make people unpredictable or something. I didn't watch it all. I just saw it on Twitter. Oh, lol. Watch it good. Yeah, you go then and leave me alone. I'm kind of disappointed that he didn't like make a real that Jesse Ventura didn't make a real run. Not because like I'm attached to him or anything and would have liked to see him run, but because I wanted to see the election podcast I listened to. I wanted to see them do an episode on him because that would be an interesting episode, and also help me learn about him. But now there's no point in learning much about him.
What do you want? I don't waste time with fans. So if this is about an auto print, forget it. You can buy one when I get more made up.
I'm the one who beat you.
You're the new sector champion, aren't you? You're really cutting into my profits. What do you want?
I want to ask a few questions.
We'll get it over with.
I want to ask about you and racing.
Of course you do. Everyone wants time with the fabulous Cassandra Matil. There just isn't enough of me to go around.
Again, I beat you. He's been on a good course for racing.
You should know better than any of us.
As I figured.
You're the sector champion
Oh my
after all.
God.
You tell me.
There's a lot of those in this game. Fair. How long have you been at this?
2 years. But that's more than enough time to know the secrets behind the sport. It's all about...
Is the audio
image
loud
you
enough?
portray.
Like, is the voice acting specifically loud enough? What do you mean by that? Image you portray.
Hukta is the thug. People like him because he's mean. I'm the pretty one. The one that people want to take home. Even if we don't win, we're easy to remember. That keeps the fans coming back. So race organizers want us at their tracks. Local racers don't bring in off-world crowds. They need us. At least they would if there was still a functioning circuit.
I paid attention to about half of that. William's supposedly not running is unofficial, by the way. Oh, really? So there's some underlying chance whoever said he wouldn't be running is lying piss, baby. You know, this game has so much content. Holy crap. There is a lot of it. Tell me about the other racers.
I don't need to tell you anything. You've beat us all. We're just looking for an excuse to gloat.
I'd be lying if I said there wasn't part of that. Let's go back to
Yes.
those questions. Yeah, I didn't have any. Well, do you know much about Manon?
I know that if you do absolutely anything wrong, you get locked up.
The exact same line, really?
I'm
I think that's the
surprised they
first
even let
time I've
us
seen that
race.
happen. Two distinct characters saying the same words. Verbatim. Right after this game has so much content.
Don't hurry back.
Alright, well, that's that. You should have done a Pazak April Fool's stream. Well, April Fool's was the first day of Bunny Day, right? So it had to be Animal Crossing. Well, it also just had to be Animal Crossing in general, because that was part of the 20-day daily streak. Anyway, I'm going to take my quick break. I'll be back in probably like 3 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. My cursor disappeared. Video game, come on. Okay, there it is. Gonna take a quick break, and I will be back just to give myself a little rest that I didn't know I needed. And as soon as I say that, I start feeling like horrible neck pain. Okay, be back in a second. Hello, video games. I need my headphones. I also grabbed a granola bar. Protein bar. Which you will now watch me eat disgustingly into the microphone. Your hello definitely synced up with the Mumford and Sons I was listening to. Mega cursed. That is very cursed. That ice melted fast. Okay. Video games. So now that the swoop races are out of the way, I think I can move on to, I think I can go ahead and just move on with the main quest. Go to the submarine, head into the ocean. Thomas, do you have any objections? You're the master. I think that just means I need to head back east to the Republic section of the city. I like how the city's neutrality kind of like led the Republic and the Sith to form their own little like sectors of the city that are theirs, and theirs alone. Okay, that's the Republic Enclave. I feel real good about the fact that this is now my only RPG I'm playing through right now, because I beat the Outer Worlds earlier today. Both are very good games. Glad to be playing both of them. I'm glad the Outer Worlds is done, because 2 giant RPGs at the same time is a little much to handle. Even if I am streaming one and not streaming the other. Outer Worlds is only 30 hours and it took me 4 months to beat. This submersible can be used to descend to the deep ocean rocket research station. Okay, go ahead and use it. Oh, that's a cutscene you can't see. It's the submersible, to like zooming through the ocean, Phantom Menace style. Okay, it's docking at the station. Thankfully, these cutscenes normally don't like consist of much, so it's not too terrible that they don't show up in the capture. Still bizarre and annoying, but here we are. We're on the research station. Submersible's pretty large. T. Oh, hey, by the way, hi. Welcome back. I asked earlier, if there was any, like, oh, there are dead people here. These people are dead. This was supposed to be when you encountered Darth Brandon. That would, frames. Oh, God, really? Oh, there are frames. Or there were for a bit. But now they're decent? Okay. We will proceed with caution. Yeah, it makes sense. It also makes sense that this would be where you encounter him, given that a bunch of people are dead here. Like, what happened here? The Sith were here. Repair kit. Okay. Already checked that one. I think we can go ahead and move forward.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
Well, that's not why they're dead. As I said it, I kind of realized, wait, there are other things, aren't there? Why? What happened?
No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
Oh, God. I'm not going anywhere. What happened here?
The cell cath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down.
Not anything like what I was expecting.
We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere. And the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
Okay, did they like actually go insane, or are they like turning on the Republic of their own volition? Because the way he's saying it makes it sound like I don't know, Order 66 happened and the chip activated. Selkath?
They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Feroxa out there.
Feroxa?
Worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it.
Oh, God.
Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us.
Cool. Where'd Donnie? If I had to guess, asleep. To get in the station. Let's get you back to the surface. I didn't see anything. You sniveling worm, you're just food for the Selkath. Let's get you back to the surface.
Back to the surface, yes. No!
No!
Out there. It got the other submersible already. We can't leave until you do something.
Okay.
Blow up the entire station, maybe. That might distract whatever it is long enough for us to escape to the surface. But all the machinery and stuff is in the southern half, and that's been flooded. There might still be environmental suits around, but the Selkath might have laid their eggs in them.
Might have. Okay, I can't read those dialogue options. Only issue I'm having with the film light is that it's kind of casting a little bit of a glare on the screen. I'll find some way to fix that because this is worth it, I think. Do you agree? The better lighting. I have to get into the station. It at least is worth it in that it's bright enough that the natural light won't affect the exposure. Like the lighting won't change over time. I have to get into the station.
No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
Then what do you suggest I do? I don't know where Donnie be. This is Death Troopers, the prequel, basically. You call yourself a mercenary? I have no choice. I kind of have to get in there.
If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead.
There have been lots of situations where if I go in there, I'm dead.
You won't hear me mourning for you.
And then I proceeded to die and then save scum a lot.
Until some sort of real rescue comes.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can stay here. I'm not gonna make you help me if you don't want to. But I don't really have a choice. 50 credits, Sonic Grenade. Okay. Go ahead and save. Then let's head deeper. Equipment pack. Okay, more corpses. I see sharks? Or Feroxa? I don't know. Have you heard of Death Troopers? I don't know what that is. So no. Just this one tube gave me vague Rapture vibes, but like, for me to get vague Rapture vibes, all I need is for it to be underwater. Oh, patrol droid, that's cool. Jolie, this is your time. If you would go in. Okay, patrol droid, destroy it. How many of them are there? Okay, cool. I'm glad those are like really quick work. Okay, good. Do they have remains that I can check? No, it doesn't look like it. Let me go through that door. I passed something. Someone wrote a zombie horror novel featuring Han, Chewie, and some stormtrooper Rambo about fighting off a zombie horde above a Star Destroyer, and it's canon. Oh wait, no, not anymore. Now it's Legends. Which sounds like it's for the better.
Sure.
Oh yeah, of course, wave now. Jason, go. Okay, these seem like they'll go down pretty quickly. It's just the swarm of all of them at once that's probably going to be the problem, as usual. Oh, and they can poison us, I guess? Okay, why are you taking way less damage than the others were?
That is what a Jedi can do.
Okay, there we go. That is what a Jedi can do. Stamina construction kit, iron grenade. Okay. It had some moments, but I've legit read Star Fox fan fiction that was scarier than it overall. That's funny. I don't need the droid. The droid's not gonna help. I know if that's a testament to how crap Death Troopers is or how good that Star Fox fanfic was. I mean, good question. I wouldn't know. What was I gonna say? Oh, you bringing up Legends kind of made me remember a thing I said last stream that I think was before everyone showed up, which is that one vaguely neat thing about Rise of Skywalker, like the tiniest bit of credit, is that the Sith cultists in the movie, and this wasn't even in the movie. This is just like supplemental material. The Sith cultists in the movie have different legions that are all named after ancient Sith lords, and there is a Revan Legion, which implies that this, or at least portions of it, aspects of it, are canon. So cool. Rise of Skywalker confirmed that KOTOR is canon still after all the Legends things, or at least the existence of Darth Revan is canon, which I don't know if that was established already or not. The one good thing about the bad Star Wars movie is that it at least confirmed that a good Star Wars property is canon. Revan's been canon for a while? Oh, okay, cool. Sure. He wasn't one of the ones in that, one Clone Wars arc, right? I know Bane showed up in season 6. But I haven't actually seen the episode, I just know that's a thing. The Sith cultists were one of the few, like, I think, good ideas in Rise of Skywalker. Well, no, Rise of Skywalker actually had some pretty decent ideas, combined with a bunch of terrible ones and a bunch of terrible execution of those neat ideas. Case in point, the Sith cultists are actually pretty interesting as a concept. It's just that they turned them into, like, Palpatine's followers instead of, like, followers of a dead religion. The Sith cultists could have been cool if they did them better. Instead, they just became, oh, it's Palpatine's neat army that makes Palpatine seem cooler and creepy. Have you watched the Mortis episodes already? Yes. There was a cutscene in that arc featuring Revan and Bane. Oh yeah, I read about that. Scene honestly makes no sense because the Son, who's supposed to be the embodiment of the dark side, is asking for advice from random historic Sith lords, which should be the other way around. Yeah, that's a little bizarre. That arc was honestly bizarre. I didn't dislike it, but it was just strange.
Yes?
There were a lot of, oh, that's really cool, and a lot of what the fuck moments in that arc. I guess I should just use this over and over because he's got a shield. Well, now he doesn't. But see how little of his force gauge that used? So next playthrough, go to Kashyyyk first, get Jolie as soon as possible, I guess, is what I'm finding. So Thomas, I know the order that I'm doing them in is inadvertently the canon order, but I'm curious, do you have like a particular favorite order to do the planets in? In Legends, there's the Mother who becomes a villain for Luke Skywalker's Jedi Order in that timeline. Interesting. So they like, there's Legends material that like extends aspects of the Mortis arc into post-original trilogy things. I guess that's neat. That is my favorite order. Okay, solid. 3 parts. Environmental suit. Items received. Oh, that counted. I just picked it up. Cool.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls.
Because Tatooine Kashyyyk, get your party members ASAP, and then I just think Manon fits better thematically before Korriban. Korriban, at least from what I know of it, just like makes sense as the last one. Hey Cam, I'm gonna head off. I'm on an editing roll and I want to get my video essay done. Message the group when you're done streaming. I'll send y'all this stupid ass German video. Okay, have fun. Good luck. Bye, Jake. Jason Kimmery, I've sent the Republic to investigate what's happened here. Is somebody out there? Yes, here's all of the info about me. Why don't you come out here?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? I walk out and bam! Cell cats swarm in from everywhere, ripping and rending. Fishy moves
Ripping and
fast
rending?
silent. No, my friend. I don't play that game. I've got a winning hand right here in this room. My room. No fishy for me. And started killing everybody. I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me.
Why is he
No
so
fishy.
quiet all of a sudden? What made the Selkath insane?
Don't know. Go ask them.
Did he get
When
like
the demon
way
screamed,
quieter all of a
it shook
sudden?
every mind in the station. We fell to
The
the ground but
demon
survived. Fishies though, they just got hungry.
Okay, come out, we'll protect you.
No, that's what the others said. Mercenaries like you, but they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy. Only the ones
munchy.
left in the south part of the base might still be alive, or where the Kolto is. Few fishies there, but many fishies in between the water.
Okay. You want to come out of that room.
No. Only the
Somehow I feel like that's scripted to fail. I don't think there's a chance of that succeeding. If you don't come out, I'll just leave you in there.
Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people.
Which is what he wants.
They'll chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
Wait, does that say whimpering locker? It does. Okay, environmental suit. What is that? Did that even... Why don't I see that? Didn't I just pick up environmental suit? Environmental. Does it fit on someone else? Or is that just like in my... Do I use it elsewhere? I don't actually wear it myself. Show new items. That seems to be a resounding no. Is it a quest item? Okay, well. Hold on. Show quest items. Data pads, slaver. Envirosuit. Okay, cool. In this case, it's been specifically modified to withstand tremendous undersea pressures. Okay. Interesting. This way. Hello. Oh, there's a lot of them over here. This is a good move. They were all immobilized for how long? Was it 6 seconds? Okay, they're all dead. Did I hear a yoy-yoy? One thing I don't like about this is how the world building is much scarier than the reality. Because gameplay-wise, aside from the enemies being called insane, there's no difference if they were all of a sudden just like, lol, we hate the Republic now. That's fair. Honestly, it'd be I feel like it's going for that sort of horror theme, but like right now, I'm feeling like with how the gameplay is currently going, it probably would have been more powerful if this was like an actual rebellion. There's a patrol guard. And a gas mine. Let's go for the gas mine first. So let's get hurt by the gas mine first.
I still got it.
You will fall! You will fall!
You will fall! because you never tried to stand for yourself.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Cool and nice. That went well. Is it near or more enemies dropping med packs? Because I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Pressure door. Is this what I need the suit for? Activating airlock control. Engaging airlock seals success. Environmental suit advised. You have only one enviro suit available. If you proceed through the airlock, all party members will have to stay behind until your return. Let's not do that yet. Destroy him. You can save us. You're our only hope. Stop.
Your wish?
It actually doesn't ever say the word stop. People interpret the word hope as the word stop.
And you need?
Just kill me. Unless you were telling me to stop. Oh, there was the mine. Oh. There we go, he's down. Wait, what? You saying stop. I thought that was stop. Oh, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. A lot of people just interpret it as stop because it's more heartwarming. That's the crowd saying you're our only hope, and then for some reason when it says hope, like it sounds like only one person, but a lot of people interpret that as Dr. Light yelling stop to them.
Sure.
That's not actually what it is. It's just neater that way. People in the VOD going, what? Huh? Proto and oh, good. That doesn't really matter. Another pressure door. Oh. It's one of these. Is this just gonna let me out into the same place at different areas, or do I have to go through all of them? Oh, I can back this door. Jason, come on. Oh my god.
Yes?
Can anyone do anything to this? Okay, that's a no. We're not going through that. If I sit there for 5 hours. Jason, you might want to heal everyone.
Sure.
And because there's so many of them, yeah, let's do away. Yeah, that affected everyone. That is a good move. I'm very glad I have that now. Juhani's health is going down very quickly. Energy projector. Credits, battle stimulant, hyper battle stimulant. Okay. That's that. And then this way is just the bash one again. I wonder if there's a computer to open that door. Oh, there were computers in here, weren't there?
Yes.
Well, none of them are usable. Uh-huh. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try that envirosuit pressure door now.
What?
What? Leave party members begin airlock sequence. Oh boy. This is very dark. Cannot see what is happening. Okay, there's an opening. There's some light. Is this gonna be miserable? This door. Welded door. Please walk to it. I am frozen now. I think trying to do that command froze me. By the way, I always act as super speed console command for this part, as you're probably seeing why. Well, this might last. Quick save. Or I guess do the auto save. Or it'd probably fix it if I just save in this spot and then load that save. But also, that autosave was in the right spot, so if that doesn't work then. Okay, here we go. I'll try it vanilla for a bit, and if I get completely fed up, then I will not. Okay, that's been sealed shut. I don't actually know how you input console commands in this game. I haven't done that before. Survivor.
Who's there? You're not Cellcast, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
I'm Jason Kimmery, probably sent us down to investigate.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate.
I figured.
But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcaps killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Cellcaps swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcaps. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
What are you doing in the underwater section?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the Kolto harvester they built on the edge of the Hrackert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Cellcast mutants running around looking for dinner.
Mutants? Okay, I'll come with you.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the Kolto harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Cellcast. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
I'm gonna follow him. Just follow him. This isn't too miserable, but only because I can't see in the darkness how fast I'm actually going. Because I can't see the floor beneath me. Okay. Hello. He's gonna get eaten immediately.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with...
That was a joke. That was, I was kidding. Just gonna save real quick before I waltz out and also get eaten instantly. Well, now I'm without direction. So I'm looking for the Kolto harvester, I guess. So, if only I could see what I was looking at. Okay, well this just kind of ends, so other way. Can I head back into the facility on this side? Is that an entrance? What's your favorite planet overall, Thomas? I think you've said this before, but I'm just curious. I assume I cannot fight. I'm not seeing any option to attack. So, walking forward is probably a death sentence. Your entire party has been killed. Yes, you can. You can attack? Sonic emitter. Oh, okay. I want to turn up brightness if it's too bad for you. That's fair. Oh, that's very bright. Oh, that's the whole, like... Change brightness of the entire screen. Yeah, that is straight up, like, every single thing. Like, not just the game. Did that change the capture? Because that seemed to be on the system side of things, not the game side of things. So if I'm correct, that didn't even... Sonic emitter, only 2. So I'm about to be out, and then I'm gonna die later. Not the capture? Didn't affect the capture? Okay, cool. Absolutely okay with this. Yeah, now I can see where I'm going. Can you see where I'm going? You have unlimited? Oh, do you? Oh. Okay, yeah, it says 2, but it was said 2 just before I used the last one, so. Yeah, that's unlimited. Okay, cool. That's good. That's really good. Say Korriban and or Manon, since you can't just brute force everything. That's fair. Like on Kashyyyk and Tatooine and other planets. Yeah, the rest of them are kind of... A lot of them are built on brute forcing. I don't know if I have a favorite so far. Probably between this and Kashyyyk. I liked Kashyyyk a lot. Not that you're saying that the others are bad. Because I know you're not saying that. Hey there. Oh, what is the range on this thing? Okay, well, there's another door. Foot locker? No, do not go that way. No, turn around, turn around, turn around. It's not letting me cancel the thing. How do you cancel an action? I'll just resign myself to it. How do you cancel a non-combat action? Because usually I've been able to do that just by like mashing the movement buttons and going the other way. What foot locker are we even going to? We're going toward the welded door. Is the foot locker like here on the map? Go the other way. That's what I was trying to do. Well, it was trying so hard to go to the foot locker that it like Jason was like ramming himself into the door over and over. Well, rewalking. Come on, come on, come on. Get over the thing. This isn't actually near as miserable as I was expecting. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. We're almost at break time number 2. Fucking hate this part of Manon. This is fair. I hate it. Open the door. Now I'm curious, is this just the other door I saw on the ship? No, thank God. Hi, insane Cellcath. Now I'm on my own. Which is not a good thing at all. Also, I'm gonna turn the brightness back down. Come on, go after him. How much damage am I taking from heal? Oh, I need to heal, like, real bad. Just spam Force Wave over and over until I no longer have health. Or Force Gauge. Golly gee. Wait, they're not dead, are they? They all died? Oh, I thought those just like fell on the ground. Well, none of them have remains to lose, so. That wasn't mine. That's real cool. Please don't be more force field. Oh, hey, fellas.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Cellcath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
That's fine.
60 seconds to complete
oh my God.
54 seconds to complete the press.
They just straight up were like, hi, die. Manual override. Well.
No.
I don't.
The Firaxa will get us.
Not a very good first impression.
They're coming. No.
No! Ah!
Calm down, everything will be okay. I'm a friend, I'll protect you. You're both safe now. Stop screaming! Calm down, everything will be okay. I'm not gonna say I'm a friend, they just tried to kill me.
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Cellcath went crazy, I thought everyone
Finally
else
got the
except me
footlocker.
and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Frax and Sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Cellcath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them.
I think I missed a cause.
My team was torn
Was there a
apart
cause?
and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Cellcath outside the doors every once in a while. Strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead. Dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
Okay, you have a lot to answer for it, so why did they go crazy?
We don't know. Not for sure.
Did it
The
have to
work
do with your
teams were
research?
outside in the rift near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkaths started screaming too, and they turned on us.
Okay. Turned on you? What did the shark have to do with that? It turned on you?
It was like they couldn't control themselves. Like the sound that the monster was making in our heads drove them insane.
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakert Rift near the Kolto vent.
This was set up by the government to
explain a
protect
few
the
things,
Kolto
too.
supply. Explain, like what?
Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the Kolto. It would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size.
Ancient indeed.
With Kolto as a food source.
And all those other Phyraxan sharks, those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
Seems like they formed this hypothesis without much help from me. Where's this monster Phyraxan now?
I don't know. It must still be out there.
Out there, waiting for us.
She keeps like leaving the camera. Hello, what? You need me in frame? What can I do about it?
The Phyraxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Just get
I
like a
think not.
big sonic
Even
emitter.
flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
Joe, the camera's over here. What are you talking about?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Phyraxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Okay.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do?
Ooh.
It could even affect the Kolto.
Okay,
We know
that's
exactly
fair.
what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
Everything always does exactly what it is designed to do. Nothing ever causes unexpected side effects. Nothing. How would I poison the shark? Or what else could I do?
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now.
what he wants to do.
We were working on it before the giant Phyraxan drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Phyraxan shark.
Okay, what do I have other choices?
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
Okay. How would I do that?
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sanguine, a liquid at about 4 million sanguine, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive.
Is that an
If you
actual
inject
unit
enough
or
of
is
the
that a
hydrolium
funny
gas
Star
into the
Wars
tank,
unit?
The pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
I don't
It's better
really
than whatever
care.
your chemical will do to the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna just. I'll do what I want and kill both of you as well. There is no reason. Well, they did try to kill me. I think we're gonna destroy the harvesting machine.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the Kolto. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can
I'll
get
consider
back to
it once
mining
I
the
get
Kolto.
there.
You know what you have to do.
I will not
I
consider.
just hope you make the right choice.
All right. Well, okay, you're this way. That's a pressure door to the outside. Foot locker. Are these all just gonna be pressure doors to the outside? That's not. I'm hoping there's only one way out. I'd rather not have to figure out which way is the right way. Oh, hi! Hello! They were angry that I could let the cell Get him! Okay, one of them seems unaffected, but he was frozen, so whatever. Okay, cool. My health isn't doing wonderfully. Corpse Republic soldier. Breath mask. Thank you, Cambot. Follow this cord. Was that a gas bomb, I suppose? Large locker. Follow my Discord. It's time for Saucer Lost with Jolie Bindo. Garth! Show us your hentai. Titties. You have to stop. You have to stop. I'm gonna go through this pressure door just because it makes the most sense to me. That one looks like it could be an entrance into this area. Like you had to fight through the cell cast to get up to the force field if you came at it from a different angle. Whereas this one is clearly only accessible after you talk to them. That seems like the right decision to me. Outside again. But first, cliffhanger. Paraxa time. I'm going to take a break real quick. Should be like 5 minutes. Give me. Give me. protein shake moment. Welcome back to video games. Let's keep going. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep going. I'm really not tired of this. And we're at the 2 hour, 10-minute mark. Eventually I have to sleep. I expect I'll stop by the 3 hour mark, but I don't know. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. Okay, keep going. Walk forward. Carrying doors just out. Oh, there's another pressure door. That was fast. Oh, no! Come on. Come on, walk. Walk! You buffoon. Why does this keep happening? Where it just decides, oh, no, you can't. You can't do anything. What? It wouldn't make sense for you to do anything in this situation. Well, I'm directly in the rocket rift. Walk! Thank you. Do I need to be heading toward the pressure door? I'm actually not sure. Is this machinery gonna be like out here? Or this being the station, is it in the station? Hey fellas. Again? Okay, I guess I'm going the wrong way, but I'm gonna check the foot locker. Plasma grenade. What's in here? Nothing. That's not an openable door. There's the bash door, which these two just happened to end up on the other side of. Very normal. So this isn't designed to be openable, I guess, just because. Well, hold on. Maybe you can get through a different way? I'm not sure. Because this extends into... Like, wait, this is where I came from. If I just kept walking, I would have been able to exit through this airlock. And theoretically, actually skip a good bit of this. Theoretically, I don't know, like, how in practice that would play out. Size computer. Central storage. Why vent gas into room? I guess this is a way to kill everything off early. But I already killed everything, so. As far as I can tell, I'm pretty sure I've been in every room here. Hey, that's us. Okay, cool. Items lost. Looking at the map, yeah, I've discovered everything here. Well, maybe I haven't discovered everything, but I visited every room. That's enough for me. I did not need to open that. Let us leave again. Let's heal first. There we go. Okay, back out we go. Is everyone still alive? By everyone, I mean one specific person. The one viewer I have. I guess it would make sense to, during my breaks, other streamers do this. During my breaks, like, specifically set 5 minutes, and, like, even if I'm ready beforehand, don't come back for 5 minutes, because then, like, viewers know they can take a 5-minute break if they so wish, instead of having to sit at the computer, like waiting for me to come back when they don't know when I'll come back. Feed toxin into vents, no. Access fuel tank pressure control. Operator warning, hydrolium unstable at 4 million Sengen. Pressure would rupture container pod. Do it. Inquiry. Wait, fill injector pod, fill container pod. I don't know the difference. Oh, wait, I can like 3 million Sengen, 5 million Sengen. Fill the injector pod. I see it bubbling. 3 of 3 million Sengen. I don't recall what specifically I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to fill them both up to like max? Fill container pod. They're both at a bit. They're both at max. I'm confused on this, if you can't tell. I don't have a specific thing that shows me this. Well, okay, hold on. Sammy thinks this toxin may contaminate the water environment. If you cause the machinery to rupture and explode, to re-upture and explode, get the pressure of the harvesting machine's fuel tanks to exactly 4 million. Doing my housing contract right now, just for reference, you guys are both Durin still, right? For this semester, yes. Next semester, I'm, Roberts. But I'm pretty sure Donnie is Durin still. Hydrolium unstable at 4 million Sengen. Preference should I do cost-wise and shit. I have private bathroom, basic single, premium single. Are you looking to room with Donnie, or which preference should I do cost-wise? The cheapest of those, I think, would be private bathroom with someone else. I'm in a basic single. Premium single just means it is a single with a private bathroom, I'm pretty sure. So that would be the most expensive. Both of you want a room alone, or is that only one of you? I think I'm the only one who is. Okay. I need the fuel injector at exactly 4 million. I can't go over. So if I go... This is interesting. Is this a math problem? I need the fuel injector at 4 million. How do I go about that? Let's fill the container. So that's at 5 million. Transfer from container to injector. Oh, where it? Not sure if I want to room with Donnie or try my luck with New Boy. I don't know. I would easily go for Donnie myself, but that's because I'm scared. So I need the container to be 4 million because I don't seem to be able to overfill one. Dump the injector just to start over. Sure, Donnie's a good roommate. I just don't know if I want to meet new people or not. Yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. Yeah, I didn't think that was like a mark against Donnie. Pressure status. Okay, 0 on each. Am I right that this is a math problem? Like I need to figure out how to get the container to exactly 4 million? Oh, I think I got it. Hold on. Maybe. Fill container. Fill injector. No, dump injector. Transfer from container to injector. That is now 2 million. How do I shave only one off the top? Mission for the Republic. The pressure of the fuel tanks to exactly 4 million. Fuel tanks doesn't... That's both of them. I don't really understand. Pressure would rupture container pod. Okay, do I need the right one to be at 4? Johnny's still gonna be with Max. I'll just do Robert so I can be in the same dorm as you. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if Donnie's gonna... I think he's going back to the dorm, but I wouldn't be surprised if he decided to stay with Max. Sounds like you might want to ask him a couple questions about that. But that'd be neat. I would like having you in my dorm. And yeah, if Roberts is has both single rooms and double rooms, I'm pretty sure. So if you wanted to be in the same dorm as me and also have a roommate to save cost or meet new people, then that's also an option. Pressure status, okay. I'm having a hard time focusing on this one. Yes, and Twitter DM. Okay, good. Thought you said you wanted to be alone. Oh no, I do want to be alone. I'm just saying, if you want a new roommate while also being in the same dorm as me, then if you got a Roberts dorm and roomed with someone, then you'd be in the same dorm as me. Because I'm pretty sure Roberts has both single and double rooms. All I'm saying is if you go for Roberts, you don't have to do a single. I don't know if you thought that. I don't know why I felt like that was something that needed to be cleared up. Fill container pod. Okay, they're both at max now. Dump container pod. That's now at 0 of 5 million. Transfer from injector to container. Ooh, I think I got it. Screen notification. Jackson Delhagen started following you. I don't actually remember who that is. If I'm perfectly honest. Help. Is he in your class? Okay, I'm going to fill the injector pod, so we're now at 3 of 3 million. I had an idea, but I lost it. Transfer from injector to container. We're now at 1. Well, this is it. Oh wait, I mixed him up with McMillan. Okay, yes. Okay, I was like, wait, who is that? Delhagen's chill. Okay, good. Okay, I'm now at 1 in the injector, which feels like it's where I need to be as a step, but I don't. Okay, hold on. I transferred from that to the other one. Ooh, okay, I got it, I think. Hold on. 1 in this one. So let's dump the container pod. Transfer from the injector to the container. There is now 1, so if we fill the injector, there's 3. Transfer. We're at 4. Yes, got it. Evacuate immediately. Got it. And of course, that's a cutscene that's not in the thing. Anyway, the machine exploded. So I'm sure that was the good way to go, since it doesn't involve killing the creature. But I wouldn't. So is your main draw to do the dark side thing that it's more difficult? I wouldn't, or the dark side, it's easier. Now that the culto harvesting machine's been destroyed, the giant Firaxan shows no signs of hostility. It allows you to pass. Cool. My mind was everywhere. Sorry that took so long. 12 years later, still making his trek along the underwater metal bridge. There's the star map. It's just right there vibing. I actually wasn't expecting it to just be sitting there. Yeah, that's the main thing. Well, then I'm glad I figured it out. All right, there it is. Cool. That's done. There's nothing behind it, right? No? Okay, we're out of here then. Assuming nothing scary happens on my way out, that means we're done with Manon? Cannot return to the Ebon Hawk from here. Not that I expected to, but, you know. Would have been nice. And I did it without using that console command. Yeah, no, now that I'm thinking about the puzzle in my head, like, the sequence of events is so clear. Fill the injector, transfer to the container, fill the injector, transfer to the container, which shaves off 2, and now there's only 1 in the other one. Dump the container, transfer from injector to container, now there's 1 in the container. Fill the injector, transfer, now you got 4. I hate that, like, after doing it, it's so clear, like, the sequence of events that I could just, like, verbally say it without seeing the puzzle in front of me. I do like, a lot of RPGs don't do this kind of thing, but I do like that there's, like, little, like, logic puzzles littered throughout the game. That's pretty interesting.
What is it?
And most of the time they're, you know, optional. What do you need? Okay, two weapon fighting, armor proficiency. Improved conditioning, sure. Powers. Stasis field. Lull the senses of a group, placing all hostile creatures within a 10-meter radius of a target enemy in a catatonic state. The victims remain in this state for 12 seconds, but a successful fortitude... let's do it. And Jolie. Weapon focus, lightsaber. Let's go Master Jedi defense. Master speed, Master valor. Force immunity. Very good protection from direct force attacks from Jedi opponents, possibly negating their effects. Is that for everyone or just the one? Not that it super matters. It would be useful anyway. I'm going to go for it. Force immunity. Okay, cool. Level ups are done. I have a feeling something big is gonna happen from here. Between here and the next planet. So I think after I get out of here, assuming nothing interrupts me on my way to the Ebon Hawk, like as I'm walking to it, then I think I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon here. Which, you know, 2.5 hours. Nothing to sneeze at. Granted, like, career streamers go for like 8 hours at a time. Which I absolutely would. If I got paid for it, I absolutely would. Okay, another cutscene, which is just us ascending back to the Republic Enclave. I guess we can now report back to the... Well, actually, did I technically... I got the star map. Did that count as finishing the Republic quest? Mission for the Republic. You found one of the star maps. Okay, cool. Can I report that to... Hi, yes.
Beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
That's what I was gonna ask. Selkath went insane. Yeah, I got a couple things to report, don't I? Selkath went insane.
Insane? What did they do? And why?
Killed almost everyone on the station.
They killed everyone? And the mercenaries we sent later? It's horrible. What caused them to all go insane at once like that?
Your construction woke something up. I wonder if there's an environmentalist message here.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
Giant Phyraxan shark drove all the Selkath insane.
That's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few scientists survived. I did destroy the harvesting machine. They will not be happy with this.
Well, that's good.
Oh no! What's that? Good to know. Good to know indeed. What has happened to the facility? Was it damaged? Harvesting machine was destroyed.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that, I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Yes, I did.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Maybe. Maybe. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, local. I actually think before I take my leave, I'll go report that I killed Lorgal to the Gina Haradan. Hi, why is this a cutscene? Hi! What do you got for me? Hi, fellas. Stop, human! We've detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of the Rackert Rift. You've been known to ask questions about this, and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy recorded you leaving in a submersible that descended to the Rackert Rift. You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions, or we will be forced to take you by force. Fine, I'll come peacefully. You know, I helped you out. No, I didn't. It was Republic tech that I destroyed, right? Not the Selkath's, harvesting things. Well, I don't know. Very well, I'll come peacefully. Oh boy. Where am I? But if they could do that, the whole system could... Silence! This is not for outsiders to hear. What? Well, human, you find yourself in a most difficult situation. The Rackert Rift is the most precious resource on Manon, and anything that threatens it, or the Kolto it produces, threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats to our neutrality, our existence, and our way of life. As much as we may admire your Republic and your order in particular, I believe you will have a hard time explaining your role in this incident adequately. We've determined you are responsible for the detonations that occurred near the Rackert Rift. We demand to know what occurred down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality treaty with us, the repercussions shall be very grave indeed. Republic tech, they shouldn't have been down there. Yeah. What have you done to the Rift? Nothing happened at the Rift. The Sith were trying to collapse the Rift. Explosions were at the research station. Both our governments set up there. I don't see any reason to lie. I'm not going to lie for the Republic about this if they should not have been down there, which they shouldn't have. Explosions were at the research station. Both our governments set up. Nothing happened. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know of this. What? It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from the court. But we cannot silence. What has happened at the research station? What caused the explosions? Machinery had woken up a giant Phyraxan shark. The entire station had been driven mad. Doubt the second one. Mad? I find that hard to believe, human. We did receive those transmissions just before the station went silent. Those transmission. Ask the human what happened. Well, human, what drove all these sentients down there mad? Giant Phyraxan shark was woken up by the harvester. But yes, only the Selkath went mad. Okay, first one. And you destroyed the harvester to kill a giant Phyraxan. Giant Phyraxan? Could it be? Impossible! It is only a legend. What? But he said he killed it, didn't he? I did not say that. You killed this shark, human? Sheen was making it drive everyone. I did not kill the shark. The progenitor. It must have been. The what now? Be quiet. That is merely a myth and not fit for outsiders to hear. But if it was the Lifebringer, the ancestor of our species, think of what this could mean. If it always laired there, then perhaps the Kolto? Enough! Off-worlders are not to hear of such things. But he said he saved it. He destroyed the harvesters to save it. Indeed, this casts your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both on your actions and on what we must do in response. This court will adjourn while we deliberate. Some tells me there's a lot I don't know. We've reviewed your actions and the situation, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant Phyrexian, which we believe is the source of our Kolto, or at least its guardian. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show our gratitude overtly, know that you have earned our respect. This trial is now over. Damn. How many times am I gonna end up in this courtroom? I think that was the last time. All right then. That was certainly a time. I'm gonna go find Gino Haradan boy, whatever his name was, and turn in that quest, and then that'll be the end of the stream. I don't think there's any quests here that I have missed. Sith soldier. I don't actually remember where the boy I'm looking for is, though. Is he over here? He might have been in the Sith area. I'm not actually sure. Or in the east. I think he's in the east. I don't know. Okay, this is the Republic area again. Hulas. There's the one. Okay. Fellas, you go back. Hello, yes, I murdered a boy for you. Welcome back, Jason Kimry. I see you've come alone. This is good. I assume you were here to discuss the business of the Gino Haradan. Lorgal is dead. Yes, Jason Kimry, the agents I sent to watch you have reported back to me concerning Lorgal's death. You should take pride in a job well done. And as promised, here's your reward for the task. A poisoned vibroblade forged exclusively for the use of those within our guild. It will serve you well, I am sure, if I used anything that wasn't lightsabers. This assignment was only the beginning, Jason Kimry, a small test, which I am pleased to say you passed. But now a more difficult challenge awaits you. There are three targets the Gino Haradan wants you to remove. If you can eliminate all three, you will gain full membership in our ancient guild. The first is a Gamorrean named Vorn Dasrad. The second is a shapeshifter called Rulon Prolik. The third is a cellcast known as Itherak Goldar. I have heard this name. Tell me about him first. Itherak isn't violent like Rulon or Vorn, but in many ways he's far more dangerous. He's a con artist and blackmailer who's taken millions of credits from rich and powerful families. And I care why? He also deals in secrets and information. These can be far more deadly than any blaster. But Itherak is careful. We know he's somewhere here on Manon, but we don't know where. All we know is how to contact him. There's a Twi'lek named Vec at the Manon swoop track. You can set up a meeting between you and Itherak. He hates him. Sure, I'll just tell him I want to kill his boss and book an appointment. Why would he set up a meeting between us? Itherak poses as a merchant of rare antiquities. It's the perfect cover for his real work. It gives him access to rich and powerful families without drawing suspicion. You have to convince Vec that you represent a buyer interested in purchasing some rare art from Itherak. Convince Vec and he'll set up a meeting. The meeting is your one chance to take Itherak out, but be careful. He'll choose the time and place, and he's not going to leave himself vulnerable. Okay, tell me about Vorn. Vorn is a freelance bounty hunter. He's very, very good, but he's a bit too sadistic for our tastes. He likes to sacrifice an efficient kill for the pleasure of watching its victims suffer. Gino Haradan will tolerate a certain amount of competition, but Vorn has become too dangerous. You'd be surprised at how much political damage one rogue assassin can inflict. Vorn was last seen on Tatooine. We suspect he's taking a break from hunting sentients by going after a crate dragon. I have to go to this cave again? Don't want him to leave the Dune Sea alive. Any tips? Just be careful when you face off against him. Bourne doesn't travel alone. He's always got his assault droid close at hand. The two of them make a formidable pair. He wasn't one of the... Was he one of the hunters that I spoke to on Tatooine? Tell me about Rulon. We don't know much about Rulon except that he's some sort of shapeshifter. We don't even know if it's a natural ability or the result of some powerful alien technology. But we suspect he's behind several prominent assassinations on the Outer Rim. The Geno Haradan are worried he might decide to move his operations closer to the galactic core. With his ability to assume virtually any form, he could wreak havoc in the Galactic Senate. We aren't about to let that happen. Any tips? Finding Rulon won't be easy, but we have reports he may be on Kashyyyk. He's probably honing his skills by hunting the dangerous creatures in the Shadowlands. Okay. Anything else? Just a warning, Jason Kimry. The assignments I've just given you are far more difficult than the simple bounties I gave you as your first test. Complete all three missions and you will have proven yourself to be truly worthy of joining the Geno Haradan. And as before, you will be well rewarded for each successful bounty. You can return to me after each mission to collect your reward. Is there anything else, Jason Kimry? Do I have any questions that I haven't... Oh, yeah, these are new questions. Who formed the guild and where did it begin? Geno Haradan were created by the galactic tyrant Zim the Despot, 5,000 years before the Republic itself was even founded. During Zim's short but brutal reign, he used Geno Haradan agents to eliminate his most powerful enemies. And remember, kill the slaver as well. Yes, haven't forgotten. When Zim was finally overthrown, it was believed that Geno Haradan disbanded. But the Geno Haradan did not disband. Instead, we vanished into the darkness. Now we carry on our work from the deepest shadows, dispatching the enemies of those who hire us. Tell me more? I'm not ready to reveal our secrets to you just yet. Perhaps after you've completed another of your missions, I will tell you more of this. Why haven't they assassinated Malik? Because he's useful. Malik is no easy target, even for the Geno Haradan. He's far too visible a figure. We prefer to operate on the fringes of events, not plunge into their center. In any case, there's no guarantee the Geno Haradan would eliminate Malik, even if we could. Not yet. He may someday be of use to us, depending on how events play out. Right now, we support the Republic, but the goals of our guild are many and our methods subtle. At times, we intervene in wars, but often we prefer to remain behind the scenes. We've found it more effective to let the grand scope of events play themselves out, then manipulate the situation to our advantage. It is one of the keys to keeping our existence well hidden. Okay, roleplay reason for doing this. Even though Jason normally wouldn't, he wants to know more about them. He is frightened of them, but learning more could perhaps, tell me if they're harmful or not. So I will work for them for a while, theoretically, until I learn enough to know if I should destroy them or not. I don't know. There's some reasoning. Do the Jedi Order know about your guild? No. Some of the wise masters have knowledge of our existence. Those who study galactic history carefully will see evidence of our influence throughout. But it is unlikely that even the Jedi know the true scope of our power and influence. They permit us to exist because they see us as a minor faction in the galaxy, one of many. Still, we try to avoid crossing paths with the Order. The Jedi are powerful and difficult to manipulate. Are they now? They fought for the Empire in the Clone Wars. 4,000 years from now, we're careful to avoid actions that would draw their full attention. Despite their wisdom, the Jedi are in many ways like everyone else. They would not believe the true extent of our secret society even if you were to tell them. Yeah. Uh-huh. Chancellor Palpatine is the Sith Lord. Are you certain? Is this true? How do I know I could trust you? I don't have other questions. Nah, I'll be back. Okay. In that case, I now have more things to do. And one of them is here on Manon. So, next time on Knights of the Old Republic, I think before we depart, I will go speak to Vec and try and get an audience with, what's his name, Etherak? And, figure out how I can cold-bloodedly murder him. And then we will head back to the Ebon Hawk and we will depart. And honestly, I think I might just go ahead and get this quest line out of the way before progressing with the main quest to the best of my ability. In between streams, I might mess with a save editor so I can romance Basila, just because I'm still mildly salty I can't do that meaning there's now no one left for me to romance as far as I'm aware. So I might do that. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, next time on Knights of the Old Republic, we're gonna do some more things. But we're pretty much finished with Manon, besides the one quest. Alright, thank you for joining me. I will see you nerds later. Good night!